we're entering into that severe thunderstorm warning. That nice wide view.
Yeah,
of
Kristen,
what the storm
I think stay with
looks like.
that. Stay with that lowering right there.
We're getting particles likely lofted well into the atmosphere. That's the notch that I'm talking about, and this is Fond du Lac, and this storm is headed right this direction. We had some heavier rain that moved from Rock County into Walworth County. Areas like Lake Geneva and Pell Lake ended up with close to a ½ inch of rain. The severe weather outlook here from the Storm Prediction Center has increased a bit since yesterday. The hail core with this looking pretty good. You can see it here just south of Brookfield. This is likely going to be impacting areas right along the interstate on 94. Looking with the radar at the winds that the storms are producing, close to 50 miles an hour. Today, we're actually saying goodbye to this storm chaser, and we're introducing the brand new TMJ4 storm chaser. It's an exciting day.
I'm super pumped.
This is something new that we didn't have on the previous storm chaser. I'm going to take you down to the ground under the vehicle. Down here, there's actually a camera mounted, and this is the wheel camera. The circulation all coming around this low pressure system. We're at the Washington County Highway Department, where behind me you can see the big pile of salt back there, which they haven't used much of so far this month. As I pick this snow up, it compacts so easily. It's almost like a ball of ice. Increasing chances for rain and some thunderstorms in the forecast for Thursday. We've got the clear skies. We've got a small crescent moon tonight, so the light from the moon is not going to distract from some of these meteors. Right now, sitting at 100 with a dew point of 76. That brings our heat index in Milwaukee, what the temperature feels like, to 115 degrees. The last time we were this warm on the 3rd of September, it was 1939. This is Ken Swan. He's the owner of Swan's Pumpkin Farm. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, you're quite welcome.
You were just telling me that your farm has been here for how many years?
Well, we've lived here since 1969.
Water temperatures on Lake Michigan, right in the middle of the lake. That surface water temperature still around 40 degrees. Fresh snow has a high albedo, meaning on a sunny day like this, it reflects a significant amount of sunlight. Climavision will use that data to create a high-resolution weather model that they hope will aid in providing a superior weather forecast, allowing a more accurate look into the future. So really interesting stuff that they're doing, never been done before, so it's going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah, really fascinating. Just when you thought the Storm Team 4 team couldn't get any better or any more accurate.
Yeah.
They got more tools
more
to come.
data coming in, yeah.
And you know, I mean, I guess I just went through my whole life just taking for granted that the communities that I lived in had this this technology. So this is very interesting.
Yeah, very eye-opening.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you.
Sure. Dr. Michelle Thaler studies the stars as a NASA astrophysicist. She knows the ins and outs of many recent NASA missions, including when the James Webb Space Telescope captured these images. But before she became a scientist, she roamed the halls of a place many of you have probably been. Inside these walls
I love this movie.
of the Milwaukee Public Museum,
That is an old friend.
an interest
This was always a very frightening thing over here. Dinosaurs.
sparked a dream.
This is where I think I became a scientist. You know, this is one of my favorite places in the entire world.
Michelle Thaler is a NASA astrophysicist. Her out-of-this-world roots started in Waukesha.
I have so much gratitude for growing up here. It's a wonderful place to be.
Her childhood shaped by exhibits in Milwaukee.
We had my 10th birthday party, and it was like, you know, going to go to the museum.
Today, she's a star in the scientific community, hosting NASA TV's release of the first pictures from the James Webb Space Telescope.
Distant galaxies to the birth of stars. This is where we all began.
And talking all things science on her TEDx talk.
And the light that's hitting your eyes tonight left Andromeda 2 million years ago.
Despite her lifelong love for science, the road to success was not always easy.
I kept hearing over and over again I didn't have the right personality to be a scientist.
For Michelle, this planted a seed of shame and uncertainty.
Is it really true that girls aren't as good in science? Is it really true that women's brains work differently?
College brought its own set of challenges.
I failed a lot, and I was ashamed. It was not easy for me.
But determination outweighed doubt.
I'm going to stay here even if I'm scared, and even if I feel lost.
The hard work paid off.
So little is impossible if you're willing to just stay in the game. You know, be tenacious, not be discouraged easily.
The little girl who grew up at the Milwaukee Public Museum, proving if you reach for the stars, the possibilities are endless. One more quote I want to share from my talk with Michelle. She said, "We are the galaxy made conscious for a brief time, and we all have our unique contributions." I love that. Everybody has something to contribute. Reporting from Planet Earth, I'm meteorologist Kristen Kershane.